Hi, welcome to Glovana Fashion Academy. So today I'm going to show you how to join my corset cup. So first of all, I have I've created my patterns for my cup. I have pressed my fabric already. Now I'm going to show you how to join my corset cup. So like you can see, I have 1, 2, 3 and 3. The one is the top of the white one, which is my number 1, my number 2 and number 3. If you check the number 2 and 3, you see that I created a notch in number 2 and 3, but I didn't create my notch in number 1, in my number 1. So it's difficult, it will be a little bit difficult to join my number 1 to my number 3. So like you can see, I joined my my 2 and 3 with half an inch. That is my seam allowance. On my pattern, my allowance is half an inch, so you can decide to make it quarter inch. It depends on what you want. So now I will cut my thread. So that is the A and B part. I'm checking how neat my joining is. I think it is okay. Now I'm about to join my number 1. So this number 1, I made a lot of mistake in this joining this number 1, in creating the pattern of this number 1, because I forgot to create my notch on my pattern. I forgot to create my notch on my pattern, which it would be a little bit difficult for me to join. See me trying to get the middle part of my number 1. So I've gotten the middle part, and I'm going to check if that part I just notched is really the middle part, really the connection between the 2 and 3. Connection between the 2 and 3. I've checked the part I notch and the part I am about to notch again. Is still confusing, but I still notch it to still check if it will work. So here is me checking if it's working. I check, cross check, checked again if really what I'm supposed to do. So here is me trying to join my 1, 2 and 3 together. So I'm joining by half an inch. I'm joining by half an inch. So like I said, you can decide to reduce your seam allowance. That is if you want, but I prefer to use half an inch. So I'm joining by half an inch. So I'm done with the first cup. So I'm going to go back and do the other side of the bust. I'm going to join my number 1 to the other side. I think my corset cup is looking very beautiful. So I'm going to join the other side of the cup. You can see the 2 sides, everything aligned properly. So I'm going to join the other side of the cup. Now I still made a mistake again. I'm supposed to just use the first one I did to just check the rest, but I didn't check it like that. I still went ahead to do my normal checking, so that I will be very sure of what I'm checking, what I'm joining. Sorry. So like you can see, I'm still checking this other side of the cup. I hope I didn't turn the both side will align properly. So here is me checking, still cross checking, still cross checking, still cross checking, still cross checking. So I'm still cross checking it. I want to be very sure if what I'm doing is really correct, because I forgot to create my notch on my number 1, but my number 2 and 3 I created my notch. So here you see I've gotten it. Now I'm about joining my number 2, 3 and 1 together. So here is me joining 2, 3 and 1. So I'm joining the number 2, 3 and number 1 together. So I'm joining by still 1/2 inch. So like I said, you can decide to reduce your seam allowance to what you prefer. So here is my center front and my center front, my 2 sides, the left and the right. So I'm cross checking with my cup if it will fit my cup. Of course it will fit my cup. I just want to still check because I like checking. So now I'm going to join the lining of the corset. Yeah, like you see, if you look properly, my lining fabric and my fashion fabric is same fabric. So here me creating my corset cup, I prefer using same fabric. To create both the lining and the fashion fabric together. I prefer using same fabric. So here is me joining my cup together, my 2, 3 and 1 together. It is not by force you use the same fabric. You can decide to use lining, but if you want to do a very nice work, nice finishing, you can use same fabric for the fashion fabric and for the lining. So here is me doing lining, joining everything together. So we by 1/2 inch. So I'm going to join the other side of the cup too. I'm still checking. I'm going to still join the other side of the cup. So I'm still checking my other side, making sure it's aligning properly. So I'm joining 2, 3 and 1. So if you see, look at me very well, as I'm joining my cup, my 2, 3 and 1 together, the seam allowance in between the 2 and 3, I will open it, flat it and open it flat, not folding it. So I open it flat so that it will be very easy for you to press if you want to press, and to give you a nice finishing. Everywhere will be very neat. So here is me, I just finished joining my lining together, and I'm checking if my sewing is very neat. So I've checked again, my 4 is complete. I have my fashion fabric and my lining, so I'm going to go and give it a very nice press. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. I love you.